after another, and if somebody doesn't have a great game, somebody else is there to pick them up.
Yeah, I think that's the best part about our team. It's just, like I said, with the next man up mentality. We can go deep into the bench and, not lose much. We always get a spark from somebody. So I think it just takes a lot of pressure off of everyone, knowing that it can be anybody's night and, anybody can play well, so it's a fun team to be a part of.
Can you address kind of the lack of ego on this team with so many potential, even lottery picks in the starting lineup that nobody seems to be like, you got to give me the ball, you got to give me the ball kind of.
No, that's honestly one of my favorite things about the team is just how unselfish everybody is. Everybody cares about winning. That's the priority, and through winning, everybody will feed off of that. So it's just an unbelievable group to be a part of, and our coaching staff is great. So it's just all about winning.
Do you notice similarities in character in the guys that Coach Hurley brings in here?
For sure, yeah, definitely got to be a tough player, mentally tough, and just everybody's a good kid. Come from great background and great families. So, I would say the blue-collared kind of nature of the program would be a type of kid that Coach Hurley recruits.
And what did you say to the crowd on Saturday when you had that?
I don't know. I can't say. I don't.
So like go home or something?
Yeah, something like that. But no, I have a lot of respect for the fans that come out and obviously cheer their team on. But when you get a road win, it just feels good and it's heat of the moment. So.
I mean, when something like that happens in the heat of the moment, what goes through your mind when you see it later? Do you say, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or is it more like, hey, that's who I am, that's me, that was what I felt, that's what I did? How do you kind of look back on something like that?
It's who I am. I mean, I'm a fiery competitor, and sometimes it's just heat of the moment stuff. You go back and I really don't care about that stuff as much. I really just try to leave it all out there on the floor, and I'm two different people on and off the court, so it's just me being a fiery competitor.
The emotion's part of your game.
Yeah, exactly.
Something about MSG.
Yeah, I love MSG. Electric in there, so fun to play.
As someone who's been around the college game quite a while, how impressed are you with Steph and what he's accomplishing here as a freshman?
Yeah, Steph's been unbelievable. Just continue to get better and better as a player. Like I said, a very humble kid who's just a great teammate. He's a competitor who'll take the challenge on the defensive end as a freshman to guard the other team's best player and really lock in on that end is really impressive. So nothing but great things to say about Steph.
You said he's getting better and better. Where is he improving?
I think shooting. He's been more confident in his three-point shot for sure. He's shooting his free throws better, getting to the line a lot. And just, I think, finding his rhythm, within the offense and within the game. And as a freshman to be out there contributing like he is really impressive.
Are the complexities of Dan's offense now like ingrained in you, or are you guys, comfortable with everything he does? Is like Tristan going for a master's degree in Dan Hurleys? Where are you guys in terms of, because his offenses are notoriously complex?
Yeah, for sure. We practice a lot of plays for sure, and the best thing about it is you better get up to speed because he's not going to wait for you. You know what I mean? So it makes everybody be on top of their game, and focus level has to be there for practices, and it puts us in position to be successful. So just love playing for Coach Hurley, and would leave it all out there for him.
And how frustrated you by what Tristan sees on the court and being able to lead a team in assists and rebounds?
Yeah, Tristan's unbelievable. I mean, his ability to impact the game in so many different ways, scoring, passing, rebounding, on defense, it just shows the leadership that he has out there to set the example for the younger guys and for everybody on the team, So, like I said, his ability to impact the game is tremendous.
Cam, now that we're into February, what's been the biggest part of your game that's evolved here at UConn?
I think I've, continued, and it was a focus to try to continue to get better defensively on that end and really locking in on, obviously guarding the ball, on ball, and then off ball stuff, and through scouting and film, just continuing to get better on that end. So still improving, but I think that's one area that I've tried to get better at for sure.
Coach said the metrics-wise, you guys are maybe the best defensive team in the country the last handful of games. Where have you gotten better as a defense, team-wise?
I think just being connected and I guess, knowing personnel, knowing little things like that, who's a shooter, who can you help off of, knowing the scout, and just being connected as a five-man unit on that end, just helping each other, I would say.
And how prepared are you for an offensive team like Butler? I mean, they can put up an awful lot of points like they just did at Creighton.
Yeah, for sure. They're coming off of a great game, so I think the defensive intensity and focus will definitely be there from us. They have a lot of guys that can score, and they share the ball very well, so definitely put a lot of pressure on your defense, but I think we'll be ready.